Hello, friends. I hope you enjoyed the story Owl Babies. It's one of my favorite books. So today we're going to make our very own owl baby, a snowy owl baby. So in your plastic envelope, you're going to find a big black piece of paper, a small black piece of paper, and a small piece of yellow paper. You'll also find a white piece of paper that has an oval, well, this is really an ellipse shape on it, and a long piece of brown paper. Okay, so we're going to first start with our black paper and our long piece of brown paper, because we learned in the story that our owl babies lived in a tree, in the hollow of a tree. So we're going to make a tree branch for our owls to sit on. So when I make my branch, I'm going to cut it long ways. And what I'm going to do is cut it thin like that. And then I'm going to cut into the center and stop. And then I'm going to start on the bottom again and cut into the center again, right to my place that I stopped. So I cut out a part of it, and that really does look like a branch to me. Okay, let me put my scraps in a pile, and I'm going to show you my work on my table. Okay, so I want my black piece of paper to be tall, not long. We don't want it long this way, we want it tall. And I'm going to put my branch, glue it down right on the bottom of my paper like that. Then I'll sit my owl on top. Let me see which way I want it to look, which way I want it to go. I kind of like it that way better, so I'm going to put mine like this. Okay, let me glue my branch on. Something I don't think they talked about in the story is that owls are nocturnal. So owls sleep during the day and they are awake at night. So that's why we're using this black paper, because during the day owls are sleeping. But at night, they are out and about. They're nocturnal. Are we nocturnal? No way, we are not nocturnal. We're diurnal. At night, we sleep, and during the day, we are out and about. Okay, so we have our branch. Next, I'm going to cut out my owl baby. So I need this paper and my scissors. My first step is to cut on this black line. Remember, your helping hand is going to do a lot of your cutting work. When you're cutting out things, shapes that are round, like circles, ovals, and ellipses, make sure that you are slowly cutting while you're turning your paper. You can see how slow I'm going, and I've had lots and lots of cutting practice. So make sure you're going slow because that's how we do our best work. Do you hear my cat Eddie making all sorts of noise? Eddie! Okay, so normally I like to crumple up my scrap paper, but today I'm actually going to fold this and put it to the side because we need some of this to finish our project. So I don't want to crumple it. I'm going to put it to the side so I can use it later. Okay, now this is the shape of my owl, but we know that all birds have feathers, so I need to make this white owl baby look like it has feathers. So what I'm going to do is go all the way around the edge and snip, 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 all the way around this ellipse shape. Snip, 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 snip. Snip. Okay, I snipped all of the edges and then I'm going to bend them a little bit because it really makes it look like feathers all around this owl baby. So some of them I'm going to leave regular, like leave them laying down, and some of them I'm going to bend up. Okay, there's my feathery owl baby. Okay, I'm ready to glue this down. So my owl baby is resting on that branch. Glue the back of your owl baby around the outline and a squiggle line in the center, or straight lines in the center. Okay, there's my owl baby on the branch. Now I need to make my owl baby's beak and eyes, because owls have such large eyes that help them see their prey at night. They have great vision. So what I'm going to do is get my yellow paper and I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, now I'm going to make two large eyes by cutting a round shape like a circle, but it does not have to be perfect. But I want to make it big enough because I have to add smaller circles on the inside of it. So there's one big circle. I'm going to put my scrap in my scrap pile. And there is my next circle. They are not the same. I did my best to make them round, and my best is always good enough. So I am going to glue down this yellow part of my eyes first. 1, 2. Okay, and I glued them down towards the top of my owl. Okay, next I'm going to use this black paper to make part of the eye pupil and the beak. So I'm going to cut this paper in half, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did for the yellow. I'm going to make a circle shape. Okay, 1. I'm going to do another circle shape. 2. Okay, let me glue down. I'm going to glue right on the yellow because the black is so small. So I'm going to put my glue on my yellow part of the eye and then push down my black pupil on top. Okay, and now I'm going to use some of my scrap black to make my black beak. Let me see which one has the most. Yeah, I think this one is good. So what I'm going to do is make this beak in the shape of a triangle. So my black beak has 3 corners, and my sides get cut into a point, so it looks like a triangle. A flat side and a point. And again, I'm going to put my glue where I want my beak to go, and then press my beak on top. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to do, okay, I need this white scrap paper that I put to the side, just a little bit of it. So I'm going to cut this little piece on the bottom off. That's all I'll need. And then I am going to crumple the rest and put it in my scrap pile. Okay, again, I'm going to cut this small paper in half and make 2 circle shapes. 2 small circle shapes. One, 2. Okay, and I'm going to glue down this onto my owl's eye. 1, 2. Okay, and let's look at our finished owl baby. Wow! It really looks like the moon is shining into the eye of our owl baby, doesn't it? Awesome. Okay, friends, nice job on your owl baby. I'll see you later today. Bye.